Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Thai condo ownership in 2025, specifically the possibility that we may see an end to the so-called foreign or Thai quota of Thai condos. What are we talking about when we talk about the quota? Well, the most basic way to talk about this, and you can get into, I was talking to actually a property developer friend of mine, Thai guy, the other day, and he was saying, well, the whole 4951, things like square area and like how much space condos take up factors into that. It's not just a pure unit by unit thing. It also has ratios to the land mass used up and things. Okay, fair enough. That may be true. That being said, let's just take this down to a basic sort of analysis and just say there's a hypothetical condo complex. All of the units are identical and there's 100 units in the complex. Under Thai law, it stipulates that 51% of those units need to be Thai owned, 49% of those units can be foreign owned. That's the foreign quota. Now, there has been talk throughout the last year and a half of the possibility of getting rid or substantially changing foreign quotas to allow more condo sales to foreigners in a given complex. Is it possible this could change in 2025? It's possible. Is it probable? I think not. There's been a lot of blowback, including from constituencies that are, generally speaking, loyal to the so-called core coalition member party here in Thailand. Even there's been, effectively from their back benches, there's been opposition to this notion of changing the foreign quota because Thais are genuinely scared of foreigners taking over Thai land, effectively. And if you control a condominium committee, the complex is essentially its governing structure, and you could do that if the foreign quota goes above 49%, at least in theory you could, unless they change the law to not allow you to do that in spite of the fact you have more than the foreign quota. But presumably under the laws as they currently stand, you would be able to control that complex. And that is something that really makes Thais uncomfortable because, again, as I've discussed in other videos, it's sort of self-evident the way Thais feel about foreigners owning property. It's in the name, Thai land. That's how they view it. It's the land of the Thais. If you're not a Thai, you don't get to own land. As we've discussed in other videos, there are exceptions. Foreigners can own condos, and foreigners, can go up to the 49% mark in a given condo complex in terms of ownership. But again, they can't own more than that because of the concern that they could take control of the overall facility. Do I think this is going to happen in 2025? I will say I think it's possible, but I think it's unlikely, but we will certainly keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.